Hello everyone and welcome to the first guide in this channel, and in this guide I'm going to be going over how to quickly and efficiently do Barrows. But before we get into the guide, I'd like to say what I'm going to be doing with this channel. It's going to be a mix of guides and series. I have a couple series planned out, such as Road to Match, which is going to be trying to max out and get the comp cape, so that'll be a series. And I'll probably be doing some Boston series and stuff, and I might even do a from scratch series, so like if you guys have seen Runescape. So anyway, let's get into this guide. I'm going to be going over everything you're going to need to know about how to do quick and efficient barrow runs. So yeah, let's get right into it. And next, we're just going to be going over the requirements. And the bare minimum of stats you need is you're going to want 70 plus in all combat stats and 70 plus mage. You're not going to be using range, so you don't need 70 plus range in this. So 70 plus attack, strength, defense, and mage. And secondly, you're going to be wanting some basic knowledge of abilities. I mean, you're going to be able to, obviously, you should know how to use them by now. So, and then thirdly, I highly recommend having fairy rings unlocked and or a Draken's Medallion. The medallion is great because it teleports you right to Barrows, and fairy rings are also pretty quick to get there too. And it's just something you need to do this efficiently. And fourth, you obviously need Priest of Power completed, very simple. And then lastly, you're going to need some starting cash to buy some equipment. And right here is just simply how you're going to be getting to Barrows, whether it's from the Fairy Ring BKR or the Draken's Medallion. Through the Fairy Ring, you're just going to have to run a bit south and take the boat down to Morton, and then you'll just cross a bridge and you'll be in Barrows. And with the Draken's Medallion, it simply teleports you straight to the front of the Barrows. So go ahead and take a moment to look at this. I will leave it up here for a second to study this and see how you're going to be getting to Barrows. And what I have up now is just the mounds of which brother you're going to be going into. And it's some people do it strategically. I just like to start at Varak and just go clockwise from this picture. So I go Varak, Darok, Aram, Guthan, Kirill, Torag, and that's it. And you'll see Akrasay. That is a new brother if you haven't heard of it yet. You have the option to go kill him, but Jagat stated that you get the same chance of loot if you kill 6 brothers and if you kill 7 brothers. So you'll have the same chance of loot, so there is no point in going to kill Akrasay unless you want one of his item pieces, because in the chest, if you don't kill a specific brother, you cannot get one of their item pieces. But I don't think it is worth it, so I just killed the main 6 brothers and forget about Akrasay. And here is my setup for going barrowing. Excuse the red mystic top. At the moment, I did not have really any money, so I didn't have enough money to buy Ganodermic top, but what you're going to want is full Ganodermic, the best cape you have, so whether it's a steel cape or a fire cape, etc. You can replace that glory with a fury, but as I said, I'm kind of welfaring it, but I'm still killing it very efficiently. You will see in the future Ganodermic gloves, Ganodermic boots, and a ring of wealth. And for the staff, you're going to be wanting a polypore staff, and that's really all you're going to need. And you can mix it up. If you're going to melee it and you have like match stuff, you can go ahead and use your bandos and dry door maces. You'll kill it just as efficiently, if not probably better. So yep, if you have better melee stuff, then go ahead and use your dry door maces and bandos, etc. But this isn't very costly and it is very efficient. But replace that red mystic top with a Ganodermic top. And if you're really low on money and you can't afford Ganodermic, you can simply use your Void magic gear with your magic helmet. I don't have a magic helmet, so I'm just showcasing my melee helmet in this one. But pretty much just replace that with a magic helmet and essentially the same things. Otherwise, with the Glory and or Fury, the Ring of Wealth, the Ganodermic boots, Ganodermic gloves, and the Polypore staff. And here is my mage ability bar. You guys can go ahead and pause this and copy it if you would like. It's very simple, and I'd like to make sure you guys have number 9 on there as 58. It is extremely deadly against the brothers, and it just does work, and I would highly recommend using that. And be careful when using number 5, the one that looks like the chains when you're in the tunnels, because that will cause everything around you to attack you. So when you're in the tunnels, be careful about using the one with the chain, because it will make multiple monsters aggressive on you. And this is the ideal inventory you're going to want to use when going to Barrows. And the Ring of Life is just there for people, just in case they think they're going to die, they can wear it and keep their Ring of Wealth in their inventory. And before you open the chest, simply put on your Ring of Wealth. And then I have 2 prayer flasks. You don't have to use flasks, you can obviously just use normal prayer pots. And then I also have a Draymond staff, which is used for fairy rings, because I use fairy rings to travel to Barrows. And then the rest you can just fill up with sharks. You know, you don't need pots. If you want to, you can use magic pots and super defense, and or an overload if you have it. So it's pretty simple. It's not really complicated for Barrows, and this is really just what your inventory is going to look like. And right here is just me doing a Barrows run, starting at Edgeville Bank and going into the fairy ring and getting to Barrows. So this is just going to show you my technique for everything. And I forgot in the requirements you're going to need 43 prayer just to protect from melee, magic, and ranged. So you're going to be able to see my strategy here. I just start going clockwise, and the first hole I get my crypt. So obviously, if you're new to Barrows, you're not going to want to go in there. You're not going to want to head to the tunnels. And so here, I just simply turn on my prayer before I open it, and just mage him with my abilities. You're not going to need any runes with the Polypore Staff. You're just going to want to auto-cast Polypore Strike, and I just rinse, wash, and repeat. For Arims, I obviously pray mage, and just use my abilities, and you kill them very easy. In total, this run took about 10 minutes, so it was a pretty good run, and when you get to the tunnels, you're going to want to get a kill count of 8. Any more than 8, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to have a better chance of getting an item. But if you do get less than 8, you're going to have less of a chance of getting an item. So once you're in the tunnels, you're just going to want to kill the bloodworms and the trip rats. Those are the easiest to kill. I believe they are level 90s, and they're just very easy to kill. So once you get a kill count of 8, you're not going to want to bother getting more of a kill count. And if you don't know the tunnels, if you're absolutely completely new to Barrows, you'll only be able to open one door, and randomly the one brother that you weren't able to kill will pop up on you. So your prayer is going to be at 0, so just have a prayer pot ready before, and when he pops up, just simply take 1 dose and then protect from whether it's melee, mage, or range, and just simply kill him. And then you're going to want to work your way around. You'll see the chest is in the middle, and you're just going to want to work your way around until you find the door that's open with the chest, and you will see a puzzle. So that's it, guys. I didn't get anything good this run, but that's how you do a quick and efficient Barrow run. You will see me go to Lumbridge quick, refill my prayer, and then head to Edgeville to start another run. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a comment to let me know, because this is my first RuneScape guide. So if there's anything I can improve on, or if you just want to say I did good, or if you just want to say I did bad and that I'm a faggot and I'm an asshole, let me know in the comments. So whatever it is you think, make sure to let me know. Peace.